So thank you all for listening. I think we might have a few more minutes.
Can you hear me? Yeah. We have some 2 or 3 minutes for the questions, and I really hope that some sounds that are coming from the next room help you to concentrate on what is going on here. So please, any questions?
My name is Nadia Kist. I'm with AED in Kenya. Thank you for that presentation. I'm just curious if you can specify what incentives were part of the eligibility.
We gave gift cards of $25 each for each participant.
Yes, please. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Clive Ashley from Ghana AIDS Commission. On the comments about people reverting to the internet and then as a result what they're seeing is often promoting high-risk sex, did you find any reflection in that amongst broader studies? Was that something you found?
Yeah, there is established literature out there that the internet is not really the... I used to be cool, and now I've become such a grown-up that I'm moralizing. But yes, there is a lot of literature out there that says that, you know, this is not a good thing for our youth, being exposed to all of this pornographic material. Unfortunately, they do have access to it. So unless, I don't really, personally, I don't think we can fully patrol the internet. So we need to be there online, and, you know, as part of the recommendations we have, try to have something else that they can go to aside from the unlimited access, aside from content that is not filtered in any way. If we go in there and compete for their attention, sure, you know, I believe in our creativity. We will find a way to engage them online.
Yes, please.
Cyprian Martinez from Australia. I was just wondering, did they say anything about how it is that they play out their sexuality now, now that they're HIV positive and young, how it is that they play out their sexuality now?
So
were there any questions around that, or?
Are you asking how it's changed since they've been diagnosed as positive?
Yeah, how it is that do they have healthy sexualities now as young positive men, young positive gay men?
What had happened was we did our interviews at least a year after they've been diagnosed. A lot of them are still actively coping with that diagnosis. But we did have questions towards the end that asked, you know, frequency of sex and how it is that they go about with their daily business now that they've got HIV. And they all do say that there's a lessening of every possible thing, a lessening of sexual activity, trying to be out there, partying. They are still actively dealing with their diagnosis. As far as being more optimistic, I think there is a realization for them of they're more careful. They appreciate their daily lives more, I guess. But that's, you know, that wasn't the main focus of our study.
Well, it looks like there is a line of questions, so let's have 3 quick questions. And then please leave the rest of your questions to the end of the session if we have time, okay?
Thank you. Alan Wardle from the Terence Higgins Trust in the UK. In terms of the sophisticated prevention strategies that use the technology that you mentioned, have you got any examples of those that work?
Well, and that's the thing that we asked them. The main question was, if you had $1 million here, how would you engage your peers and get them interested? The answers range anywhere from music videos, being online, having celebrities endorse messages that were more for safer sex practices. I mean, these are things actually that are already being done. But for them, it appears that prior to them being infected, they never paid attention. So now that they're on the other side, they're pushing for the same interventions, but they want it on a more, it seems that prevention messages have diminished for them. They want to have it more to your face. Bring it to where the young gay kids are. And, you know, if they find something shiny in you, they will focus on it. So, I did it, yeah, music videos and stuff like that. That's another good study on the specifics on exactly, let's try to formulate the exact strategy. Maybe that's the next one that we'll be doing.
Yes, I want to find out if all the cases that were abused took legal actions against their abusers. Because where I come from, men having sex with men is totally unacceptable and there are legal implications.
I would have to say I never asked about anything concerning that. It wasn't the focus of our study. So as far as confronting abusers, no.
Hello, me. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
When young men who are having sex with men become men who are having sex with men, is with their first sexual experience. So it's obviously that we have to address them before their first sexual experience, which doesn't qualify them as MSM. So how do you suggest we should confront those who would only blame us for for promoting MSM behavior, while it's obvious we have to talk about it before they start being MSM?
And that is where the challenge lies in. But we all showed up in Vienna, so we can all go home and take the same spirit. The thing is, in the United States, good luck trying to get a federal program or the government supporting early interventions or targeted gay interventions in middle school. That is never going to happen. So we find ways around it and perhaps have a module for young gay clubs in school. But there's the consistent answer there is interventions at the precoital stage sticks with them. So I don't know what the answer is on how we can magically access our kids before they start having the raging hormones. But when you find it, please, I'll give you my card. That's the big challenge there.
Thank you very much for your interesting presentation.
Thank you.
We're now pleased to introduce